So, Katt, they want to know what was the first time me and you encountered each other when we actually met? Because I'm so motherfucking high, I can't remember.
Right. No, that's because the first time that we met, I wasn't famous, so you couldn't remember who the fuck I was. Because I wasn't nobody. But you treated me nice, and we had a real street-level type conversation, which was helpful to me. And so the next time that I saw you, I was big enough for you to know who I was. And then I told you that I was going to be doing some work, and I told you what the work was. And then that's when you said, I'm going to do it, which was, for me, that one special sold 25 million copies. And that was due to association. And so, you know, we have such a large history in Los Angeles, going from Death Row to the new Death Row.
And I love you, Katt. I love you for always being you and always being, you know, a smart, brilliant businessman. That's what a lot of people don't understand. To tell these jokes, you got to be smart and brilliant, because you got to remember all of that shit. You got to be able to, you know, be repetitious with it at the same time and fly in case somebody jump out of pocket. You got to be able to have something to say for them too. So your brilliance as a businessman, I respect that. I tell niggas all the time, when I came over to see you one time, you was like, nigga, I got a check from 2 years ago, nigga, for $3 million, and I ain't even spent it yet. I'm like, this nigga know how to hold on to old checks and shit, and they still be good. Like, that shit was brilliant to me, because my checks bounce like a motherfucker.
Wow, can you imagine holding on to a check for 3 years, a $3 million check for 3 years? How much money are you making to be able to hold on to a $3 million check for 3 years? Like Snoop said, my crap bounce. And I know for me, I can't even hold on to a paycheck for 3 hours, let alone 3 years. But anyway, I definitely can believe what Katt is saying about Snoop, because he has this presence about him. I went to one of his concerts, and just his presence was just phenomenal. And he abided by all the rules. He was in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he abided by all the rules and everything. They told him he couldn't smoke in the venue. He didn't smoke in the venue. He took a quick smoke break. He kept us entertained. Like, who was there? OT Genesis, Peter Pablo, like tons of people were there. Like, he just kept everything flowing. And again, just his presence, just Snoop's presence, allowed me to see that anything that somebody says about him that's nice, they're not lying. Even whenever that happened with him going off on Gail and he apologized, I can see why he apologized, just by being in his presence, just by knowing how his mother raised him. I didn't like the fact that he apologized, because you don't get to talk about the great Kobe like that, you know. But anyway, I thought this was very, very interesting, and I thought I would share it with you guys for Comedy Saturday. And yeah. So let me know, could you hold on to a check for $3 million for 3 years? Let's talk about it in the comments. Hey guys, let me know, what kind of comedy specials or comedy stand-up would you like to see on Comedy Saturday? So anyway, I'll see you guys next week. And if you haven't, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe.